What's up, brothers? I hope everybody's doing well out there. Tonight I want to talk about hookup culture. It's no secret that hookup culture is a popular topic. It's basically what probably 90% of the manosphere is talking about, right? It's no secret that when a content creator makes a video about how to get the girls, how to get laid, how to have a rotation of women, those are the videos that tend to get the most views. Numbers don't lie. And a lot of guys are even willing to pay dating coaches $500, $800, $1,000 to have this dating coach teach you how to enter that hookup culture. Guys are trying to find their way into that hookup culture. They see that so many people are hooking up nowadays, having multiple partners, and they want to get into that. Well, as a guy who has been through that, there's one thing that I think you should know before you spend your money and your time and your efforts trying to learn this stuff, because the kind of money these guys are spending on this stuff is money you could spend on a vocational school. It could be a semester in college. You could invest in something that could make you some money. But guys are spending their money trying to learn how to get into hookup culture. Anyways, there's one thing that you need to know before you take that route. And that is that it's a lot easier to enter hookup culture than it is to exit hookup culture. If you're a guy that's trying to learn how to get into it, my question for you would be, what do you plan on doing when you get there? Do you just want to hook up? Do you want to eventually meet a woman that you actually enjoy being with, a good woman, and settle down with her? That may be out of the question. Once you enter hookup culture, you've sort of cursed yourself. Now, every man that enters hookup culture will eventually go through an awakening. For me, it was sort of like, it got to a point where I'm hooking up with women who are basically trash. They might physically look really good, but inside they are trash. And it got to a point where friends would call me on Saturday night and they're like, hey man, we're going to this club, meet us there. We're meeting these girls. We've got one for you. She likes you. It's going to work out. And it was just like, several nights a week, that's what I was going through. And for me, it got to a point where it was like, nah, I'm going to have to sit this one out. I'm not interested tonight. I've got other things to do. I'm just going to stay home. Because let's face it, if you're hooking up with trash women, easy women, promiscuous women, what's that make you? Like, if you're running around with trash women, what do they say? You're a product of your environment. Show me your 4 best friends and I'll show you the 5th. If 4 of your best friends are idiots, you're the 5th one. That's the way it goes, man. If you're running around with that sort of crowd, that's what you are. So eventually, you're going to realize that there is no honor in this lifestyle, no integrity. It's not a fulfilling lifestyle. You don't gain respect. You don't get self-respect by hooking up with chicks, hooking up with random chicks. Trust me. Been there, done that many, many times. It doesn't do anything for you. A little bit of pleasure on Saturday night, sometimes Sunday night, sometimes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. A little bit of pleasure isn't going to benefit your life. It's not going to fulfill your life at all. So eventually you're going to have this awakening. You're going to say, man, I am not living right. I need to get out of this. And this is where it really gets bad. I've gone through this as well. What are you going to do when you're sitting on the couch with your girlfriend who's a good woman? You know, you've decided you're done with hookup culture, right? So you're sitting there on the couch with your girlfriend. You're watching a movie. You haven't hooked up with any other chicks in months since you met her. Your phone's on the coffee table and it's going off. You're getting DMs. You're getting text messages. You're getting phone calls. And you know damn well that if you pick that phone up and you open it up in front of her, that relationship is toast. Because you know what kind of messages you're getting sent. These women are sending you nudes. They're sending you, text messages trying to hook up with you, inviting you to their place. They're sending you voicemails, talking dirty. Snapchats of them doing all kinds of, freaky shit. They want to hook up. And no good woman. Now, there's a lot of guys out there that might want to say, well, if you have lots of game, it don't matter. Any woman is going to comply to whatever it is you're doing. That's bullshit. A good woman isn't going to sit there and be cool with you having, text messages, Snapchats, and all that shit of women sending you explicit messages. Women aren't going to be cool with that. She's going to be furious. It's going to turn a good night into a fight. That relationship could very easily be toast. Or you can be a punk, just a punk ass bitch and not answer it. You have something to hide, right? Sneak off to the bathroom to open it up. A weasel that can't even own up to his own mistakes, right? But that's where you'll be at when you try to exit hookup culture. I'm a person who, and you guys might think this sounds a little bit crazy, but, I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God. I believe in the devil, which means I also have to believe in angels. I have to believe in demons. And I truly believe that living a life like that, a life of that much sin, brings you a lot of demons, right? You've actually got a person in your life now that is meaningful to you. And these demons show up through text messages, phone calls, DMs. And even though you don't want to pay them any attention, they're attacking you. You're now a targeted individual. You've put a target on your back. And it never leaves you. When you've done that hookup culture, people have your contact info. This is 2022 almost. You're easy to find on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, your phone, your voicemail, text messages. Very easily can any woman that you've hooked up with in the past, it's very easy for them to reach out to you, even when they have no business doing so. There's this misconception out there, this complete bullshit misconception out there that, guys seem to think that women want a man who has a lot of women. Complete bullshit. Women don't like to share. Good women don't like to share. And they'll leave a man who is a high value, high quality man if he can't be trusted. If he can't be faithful, they will. Any woman that's decent, any woman that is worthwhile, she'll leave a man for that. But that's what you'll be trapped into if you enter hookup culture. Now, there's a lot of women out there that enter hookup culture. right? Why do they enter it? Who knows? It's easy for them to do it. Women don't really need dating advice when it comes to entering the hookup culture, now do they? You know, if you're a woman that's watching this video, you know, all you got to do is look in the mirror. You're a female. My best advice for you would be to go places where there's people. There's people outside and sometimes they're inside. So go to those two places and you'll have no problem hooking up. But the problem is your reputation will be absolutely tarnished. And the moment that you want to leave hookup culture, it's too late. You know, you can relocate, try to start over. But if you're a woman that has a reputation of sleeping around with a lot of guys, a good man won't take you serious. You know, it's ironic that all the religious books speak down on this sort of thing. You know, they put these sins in the books, and they tell you not to commit these sins, right? And whether you're spiritual or not, whether you're religious or not, you have to admit, every sin that they put in these books, when broken, they bring you demons. Whether these demons are, you know, just sheer reaping what you sow, just consequences of your actions, or whether they're actual demons, right? When you lie, getting caught is like a demon, right? It's like a demon that has chased you. It's screwed your life up. When you kill, you experience shame, guilt, post-traumatic stress. You know, these demons, they haunt you. When you commit adultery, you feel shame, guilt, sad, you're upset. Screws up your life. It ruins your marriage. They're like demons chasing you. Or again, maybe you're just playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. But hooking up, entering the hookup culture, has the same effect, and there's no doubt about it. Hooking up with lots of people brings you demons. You know, again, if you're a person, if you're a young man out there and that is where your mind's taking you, that's where you think you need to go. Let me tell you one thing, man. Getting an hour of pleasure a couple nights a week from some random chicks with tons of consequences, it's not the route to go. A real man has dignity, he has honor, he has integrity, he has self-respect, and usually he has a good woman. So keep that in mind. Hookup culture won't get you any of that. Giving in to pleasures is not a strength. Having the skills to receive pleasures on a regular basis is not a strength. It's a weakness. The sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. Anyways, I hope this video was somewhat informative. That's about it for tonight, guys. Until next time, see ya.